Hi, and welcome back to Outside of Ordinary. Sorry I missed you last week. I actually had injured my back and I was on muscle relaxers, and trust me, you would not wanted me to be speaking to you. Actually, you probably would have enjoyed it immensely. But here I am back. My back is fine and life is good. Um, Thinking about anxiety today and how it can overtake us. I know right now I'm juggling way too many things and feeling a little bit of the pressure. And I was thinking about the disciples and how they had anxiety issues as well. In fact, if you notice, they had some anxiety issues about food, which I can totally relate to. But we see in Matthew chapter 15 that Jesus gathers the disciples together and says, hey, listen, we've got this crowd here and I don't want to send them home without feeding them. We don't need them fainting. And the disciples freak out and go, this land is like a desert. Where are we ever going to find enough food to feed all of these people? And Jesus, as you know in the story, gathers the loaves and the fish and he feeds the thousands and thousands of people. Here's the interesting part. In the very next chapter, we've got the disciples in a boat realizing that they forgot to bring the bread. Now, Jesus makes a comment about beware of the yeast and the Sadducees, and they're trying to figure out what the heck he's talking about. And then it dawns on them, he must be concerned because they forgot the bread. Here, this is just after he fed thousands and thousands of people. But did they forget that he's able to do that? They're worried about forgetting the bread. Are we any different though? We often forget the goodness of God in our lives. We often forget all the times that he actually met our needs. We forget his faithfulness. We forget that he's the same God today that he was yesterday, and he will be that same God tomorrow. Perhaps if you're feeling overwhelmed today, if you're feeling anxious, if you're wondering how you're ever going to get out of the situation that you're in, you need to spend some time reflecting on how God has been faithful to you in the past. I promise you, you will get through. I promise you, he will meet your needs. He is forever and ever faithful. Thanks for joining me. If you're in the neighborhood this weekend, I'm going to be speaking at the Grove Assembly of God Church on Sunday morning at 10:30. We're going to be celebrating women, so come on out and join us for that. And next weekend, Outside of Ordinary will be in Fort Smith at Central Christian Church for the Live It Up Conference. You can get more details about that at my website, outsideofordinary.org. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.